No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Miami's offense comes onto the field first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Calls his own number. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Gomez. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick. opening drive.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Payne. Hard running there. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start this drive from the 42. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got a little space. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Gomez. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays. Or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Bishop. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try it over the left side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Scrambling away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him. And
he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Dropping back, it's Payne. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch, but to finish it with a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, it's Gomez. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pulls it in, it's Moffitt. There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The run to the right. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A designed run for the quarterback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got the quick completion.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Payne. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they will score! Touchdown, Texas!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Gomez. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they take the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the upright. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air, it's Payne. The screen, and watch out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The inside handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Using the quick game. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Canes are marching down the field.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The toss to the right. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Third and short here from the 35. Might take take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Going to the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football belly.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets it out quickly. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This quarterback part of their running game. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught. Across the 25. He's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give from the gun. He breaks a tackle. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And that one's way too far for everybody. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Gomez. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. The play-action fake. Here's a heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
Oh, better look out! Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Payne. He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Firing to the right, complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them.
There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Using his feet. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Trying to set up the screen. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. To the air, it's Gomez. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.